Hey guys, listen, I had to come on. I had to come on before the night's over and just kind of clear the air a little bit. Look, I want to read a comment. I want to read this comment and I want to just show you something. I get these comments. I mean, I've been called so much filth, you wouldn't believe it. But this is the kind of comment that I really want to point out. It says, Jesus is Lord. That's the name of and they got the lion of the tribe of Judah. So that's their thumbnail. Jesus is Lord. It says, your pride is hard to take at times. You are a brilliant man. And then they use the scriptures. If I could speak all languages on earth of angels, but didn't love others, I would only be a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. Yeah. I just want to show you something. So this is their channel. Now, I don't know what this person does in their spare time. I don't know if they go hand out Bible tracts under bridges or take people food on the side of the road. But I will tell you this, I've done all those things. All of them. I used to go feed the homeless. I used to go give away all the money I had. I was willing to lose, fight in court and lose for my children, even though I won full-blown trials for custody. The powers that be are demonic. And even though I told the truth and won, I lost 4 kids. I lost my wife. I lost my mother and my dad. My parents stole over $300,000 from me and left me homeless. Y'all have no idea what I've been through. Look at this. And you know, when I come on, sometimes I seem kind of serious because I've got a side of me that is serious. I have a side of me that's like the sergeant in the movie Fury. Did y'all see Fury with Brad Pitt and whatever the other actors were? You know, the guys in the tank. You know, they all knew they all knew the scripture from Isaiah. Isaiah 6, I think. And the Lord said, who shall I send? And I said, send me. Do you know I stood in my living room in 2005 when my wife left and took my youngest son. And I had 3 little ones from a situation I was in with a girl that was a stripper. And I took care of all those kids. And I won custody of the other one. And I was a single dad taking care of 4 kids. I had people saying you're crazy because of my spiritual gift. I was laying hands on people with cancer and they were recovering immediately. I was doing all this good and all I did was get thrown in the ditch. And I kept going and I kept going because I love people. I love people. I love animals. I love humanity. And I want to do the best I can for the Lord. I want to be the best I can. But you know what? You know what I've came to find out? The people that claim like Jesus is Lord, these people, these are the ones. They're like the Pharisees of the days of Christ, where, you know, the religious folks are the ones that act like the most haughty. Like, look how they're trying to, like, rebuke me using. I wonder if they even know what that's from. 1 Corinthians 13. I know what it's from. And there they are. Let's see what they've done. They have no uploads. What? They uploaded this. 1 view 3 days ago. This is their channel. Yeah, I figured. I knew it. I didn't even have to look at their channel. I actually wrote a comment and I erased it. I wrote something like, what you perceive as pride is me being sick and tired of phony, do-nothing, so-called Christians like you call yourself. That's the original comment I left, but then I thought, I don't want to leave that. Sometimes I'll write a letter and then I'll just get it out of my system and then I'll just toss it. By the way, whoever you are, Jesus is Lord, I laid down my life for you. Sorry it wasn't enough. Yeah. I laid down my life for everybody that comes to this channel. If you've gone back and you've seen my personal testimony, if you guys have seen, you have no idea how many times I've almost died. I tried to quit 3 times. I told in one of these videos, I told, or one of these comments, I told somebody, well, my first part of my name is Jonah, and the second part is Than. I tried to quit this thing 3 times. I did. I told the Lord, that's it, I quit. You know why? Because of stuff like that. I was like, yeah, why am I helping these people? They call themselves Christian. They're sick. And after a while, being in the tank, fighting the enemy, you get a little crusty. That doesn't mean I don't love everybody. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. Yeah. It's easy to make a comment like that when you do nothing, isn't it? Whoever you are. I'm going to unblock your channel right now, so everybody can see it. And we'll see what kind of humility you really have, maybe. I'm sorry I offended you. But I'm kind of sick and tired of the Pharisaical, do nothing, know it all comments that come from people that are Christians that really don't know anything. And I guarantee you most of them don't know the rock. Neither are they on the rock. So if laying down my life wasn't enough for you, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? And looking at your channel, I don't think you really have a leg to stand on. So I'm just being honest. And I needed to vent. So I've lost everything and laid everything on the altar. Everything. My life. I laid down my life for this. So, anyway, did y'all see Fury? Everybody thought the Sergeant Brad Pitt was, kind of a dick. Well, sometimes you kind of have to be, you know what I mean? But at the end of the movie, who laid down his life and who knew Isaiah 6? He did. Did you know I stood in my living room and I told the Lord, I read that scripture and my wife had left me and I was all alone. And I went from having 4 children and a wife to absolutely nothing. My house was taken. Everything was taken from me. And I read Isaiah 6. And I stood in my living room and I said, Lord, send me, I'll go. So, I'm sorry if you think I'm full of pride. I'm just a little burnt out. Just wanted to clear the air.